He's chasing the bird. So a couple weeks ago, I went to the flea market by myself on a Wednesday morning, I think, and we tried out our new wagon that the folks over at Wholesale sent us totally for free. Look at there, Wholesale logo on the side, Wholesale logo on this side as well. The wheels are extremely quiet. Very happy with this wagon, but we want to try it out, see if we could fill it up with some stuff that we could buy super cheap and then flip that online. For some reason, my GoPro didn't record the first table of the day, but we did get 6 pairs of these Birkenstock women's sandals. They're all in like new condition. They don't even have footprints in them. We've already sold 2, I think, for like 40, 50 bucks, whatever. We paid 10 bucks a piece for these. We got 6 pairs for $60. And I also, at that same booth, picked up this over here. It has the case and everything with it, but it is a ResMed AirSense 10 CPAP machine. You cannot sell these on eBay, but there's a website called Second Wind CPAP that does buy used versions. I plug this in, it works, but there's over 9,000 clinical hours on that, so I think that's going to hurt our chances of them offering us a lot of money for it. We paid $20 for this, so we were $80 all in for the Birkenstocks and this. I did send this to the company. We're waiting to hear back from them to see what they want to offer us for it, but I have high hopes. $20 is not a lot to risk for a CPAP machine that new sells for like $800 bucks. So let's jump into the rest of the flea market footage, and then we'll come back with you guys at the end of the video to see how much money they're going to give us for this CPAP machine. I realize I should probably tell you guys what Wholesale is before we jump into today's video. It's a reselling marketplace where resellers can sell bulk items to other resellers. So whether you want to try it out for buying or selling, it's definitely something you should check out. Haley and I have bought 2 lots on there. One was a big lot of shoelaces that we're going to use to replace shoelaces as needed as we continue in our reselling business. And the other was a big lot of these Mountain Dew wallets that were new with tags. I think I paid like 60 bucks shipped for like 85 wallets, and we've sold them on Whatnot over the last 3 months or so and have probably made between $300 and $500 on those wallets. So definitely check it out if you're interested in buying or selling. There's a link in the description of this video. You can get $10 off your first purchase, and check it out. Thanks again to Wholesale for sending us this sick wagon. Let's jump into today's video. We're at Zoe's table over here. I'm gonna try to buy a good bit from him. We got this little Masters visor, just a couple little stains on the bill, and a little Titleist visor, this cool little Harley Davidson belt, Under Armour golf belt, lots of belts, honestly. Lacoste, that's Oakley, I think. Some Funko Pops, a She-Hulk bobblehead, I think. A visual dictionary, Walt Disney bag, that's cool. All right.
Buddy.
Oh, we got a little Mario hat here.
Interesting little bag. There's no comes for it, but man, people were asking like, I've seen as high as like 2 something.
Yeah, it looks old.
Selling for like $3 though, but I mean, I seen it
$3
online.
bucks.
Like, they're asking like 200, 170. Like I said, none of them sold at that price though.
Yeah. Shoot. All right, let me make a pile here.
Okay, take your time, buddy.
Oh, it's Powerade. Okay, so we got these. Well. Yeah, sure, why not? The Star Wars book, Mario hat, the bag, Harley belts, these 2 hats, Titleist and Masters.
Let's do 12 bucks so far.
12 bucks. Yep. Man, you're giving it away, man.
Oh man, the way I got connections, we're making profits, man.
That little bean, that's cool.
It's a cool little bag right there.
Yeah.
And it's been a good morning, man. I'm almost finished. All the big stuff is already moved.
That's awesome. Sure, I'll throw that in there. Got all that. So 12 plus this bag.
There's 3 on that. There's 15.
15. Where all these belts are in such good shape.
Yeah, man. Some of them I think one of them like a Jessica Johnson's and Murphy ones. Some of them are Under Armour. I think you got the
that's the Johnson and Murphy.
Harley Davidson one already. That's an Oakley one right there.
Yeah. I'll just do all the belts. How about that?
Yeah.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 belts.
Yep. So let's do another. You're at 15. Another 15 on it. 30 even.
Okay. Let's see.
That's missing one of them. It's supposed to be 6, but it's got 5 in there.
Okay.
So I'm just doing $5 on it. American Girl set.
Paperback books.
$1 a book.
Sure. Why not? It's so cheap.
Man,
can't leave it.
Hey, that helps you get out here faster, man.
That's right.
Name of the game. Sell it low and let it go.
Sell it low, Zoe. I'll throw in Captain America too.
Yep,
all right, so I'll give you 40.
Well, I appreciate you as always, buddy.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate the deals. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Just quickly, a lot of the stuff we just got from Zoe will just be stuff we put over on our Whatnot auctions, but like this will definitely be eBay. This LL Bean bag will be eBay. know, stuff like this Mario hat, that's Whatnot. The Star Wars book should probably do pretty good on Whatnot. So nice little mix of stuff. I love supporting him. He always gives us great deals, so we try to buy as much as we can from him. ¿Cuánto cuesta este?
100.
100?
100.
I'll do 100. Well, you do 90? I got to haggle a little bit.
If you get exactly 90, I can do.
I got exactly, yeah. 20, 40, 60, there's 80, 90. Thanks, sir. I appreciate it.
Check it out. Check it out.
Check it out. I got this because my father-in-law came over to our house and we have the Solo stove, which is just a different brand of these stainless steel fire pits. And he, you know, just kind of mentioned that he would like to have one. But we didn't want to buy the Solo stove because those are like $300. But $100 for this? Merry Christmas, Eric. Let's check out the shoe lady today. Let's see what she's got. Some Ultras. Start recording. How much for these? 45. 45? These fans are cool. These are really cool, like tie-dye, high tops. Men's 8.5. And these? 35. Oh, these are good. These Brooks Launch red, white, and blues. Pretty sure we sold these for like, I don't know, like $100 or so. Men's 9.5. Great condition. What about these? 35. Could you do 60 for both? 65? Okay, I'll do that. 65. Thank you. All right, sweet. Run out of space here. ¿Es tuyo? ¿Cuánto cuesta? 10?
Yeah.
$10. Yeah, I'll do $10. These. And these? 10? $10?
Yeah.
What's wrong with them? I mean, that's a little bit of rub right there.
It's a little bit miserable. That's
10
10.
to 10? Yeah, I'll do 20 for this. Thank you.
You need it back?
No. Probably should have went to the car to drop off the stove here. I think the trend is that people put their less valuable shoes in these buckets. I feel like we maybe found some good deals in here. How much for these? Wait, what? 10. 10? Yeah, $10 bucket, okay. I think these are worth 10. Nike Free 4.0 Flyknit. In good shape. Thank you. Got a super cool thing here. It's like a framed thing of all these arrowheads. Only problem is I don't know if they're authentic or not. Handcrafted and replicated in resin. Okay, yeah, they're not real. All right, I think I'm gonna take all this stuff to the car, empty out the wagon, and then maybe do one more trip around just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I emptied out most of the big stuff, leaving a little bit of room in the wagon. I didn't want to empty out the whole thing because then I'd fill up the car and wouldn't have room to put the wagon back in it when we're done. Critical thinking, folks. So unfortunately, the second round of the flea market yielded 0 new finds, but better be safe than sorry. We're ending today's flea market trip with pretty much a whole wagon full and the gift for my father-in-law, which was worth the trip on its own. So the good news is that the wagon does fit inside the car here, but the bad news is that it will immediately fall out whenever I open it, so I'll just have to be really careful. But again, thanks to Wholesale for sending us this new wagon. 10 out of 10, highly recommend the wagon and the company. So here's my beautiful wife, Haley, and here's this beautiful CPAP machine. It's the ResMed AirSense 10. This is a great model to be on the lookout for as long as it doesn't have too many hours. I'll show you guys how to check the clinical hours on this one. I'll actually give the mic to Haley and I'll explain to you how to check it.
Explain it
push
to me
the-
because
push the
I've never
home
done
button
this.
on the bottom of the screen. And then
Okay.
to get into the
Options?
clinical menu, you need to hold down the home button and this big round button for 3 seconds. There you go. Now click settings.
By
Yeah,
this?
That one, yeah. And then go all the way down to the bottom where it says about. It's like 40 sections down. And then click about. And then it'll tell you run hours right there. And you
Wow,
can
it
see
has almost 10,000.
almost 10,000 hours. So it's probably been used every night for like 3 years. And it's got some dirt on there, unfortunately. So here's the big update. So I sent this information to Second Wind CPAP to see if they would be interested in buying this unit. I didn't really expect them to buy it because it had so many hours on there. So they messaged me back and they said they could buy it for parts, not to sell it as a full unit, but they could use the parts inside. And they did offer us $30 plus shipping. So I accepted. We paid $20 for the unit. You can't sell it anywhere else, eBay, Mercari, Craigslist, anything like that. This is pretty much the only way to sell it. So we're going to make a 50% profit and everything, and they're going to send us a label so we don't even have to pay for shipping. So not a loss, but not really a win either. If this had fewer hours on it, I think the last one we sold had like 300 or 400 hours on it, and they offered us like $350. So definitely be on the lookout for these units. As long as they work, and even if they have a lot of hours on them, you can still turn them into at least something if you can get it for less than $30. I do want to go ask Mose his opinion on today's video, just because I'm very curious. Mose, what would you rate today's video on a scale of 1 to 10? Really? That seems high. Okay, well, Mose gave it a 10 out of 10. You guys heard him right from the horse's mouth. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. You're the best, and we will catch you on the next one.